All right, Lightning McJacob. I downloaded your replay, and I haven't watched it yet, so we're gonna raw dog this. I've got my water because I'm still recovering from the flu, so pardon my coughs. You don't need 2 fairy fires, you only need 1. So here's the thing. So spending your golds very important at the beginning. Probably only need this tango and 2 iron branches because you want to rush to your bottle. Your bottle's going to provide so much more regen than this clarity. You'll wait to get your clarity a little later as the gold starts pouring in, but your initial items, you want to get to a bottle as fast as possible. The object of the game in the first couple minutes, I'd say like in the first 90 seconds, is to get enough last hits to get your bottle before the 2-minute water runes appear. So that's the first thing I'll say. Yeah, so you level Light Striker Array slow here, but that was enough to ward him off. Okay, so now you need to walk. Yep, go back up, block that, block, 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 block. All right, there we go. We got that going. Cool. I also like putting my ward there because oftentimes people ward the side lanes. So yeah, making sure that you get that ward up early, and you did it yourself because yeah, you're low rank, so your supports aren't going to do it. So somebody's been teaching you very well, so that's good. Just need to get this part in effect. You don't need 2 fairy fires. Definitely got to get those last hits. Like I said, you've got 90 seconds, roughly, to get that bottle. Maybe definitely the first 2 minutes. So Light Strike Array actually does more damage at level 1 than your Dragon's Slave. So you want to use that for your last hitting at level 1, 110 damage versus 85. Mana cost is equal, so you want to go with the one that does more damage to your last hits, and that requires better timing, a little bit more timing, but you'll get it with practice. Let's do 1.5. That's comfortable. So they're slightly on the incline. There you go. That's good. They're slightly on the incline, so you might want to pull them toward your range creep, so you'll have better control of that. And I see you pop your clarity. So like I said, you want your bottle by the time these water runes appear at the 2-minute point. You should have your bottle by now. That's your goal, okay? So your first fundamental goal is to get bottle before these water runes appear. All right? Trust me, there's enough gold in these creeps to get them. All right, let's go back. You don't see his vision, but he's racing over there. It's very difficult to beat a mid-weaver to the runes. Ah, there's your bottle. So that's good. Are you going to go get the other one? The rune's not even here. You haven't even checked, bro. That's low tier deal. Right click this guy. Right click him and get him off the creeps. Just right click him. It doesn't matter at mid. Especially as Lina, it doesn't matter as much if the tower goes back and it pushes forward, because you're going to use your nukes. You're going to manage your mana to where the creep wave bounces back and forth. See, like it being up here, yeah, you definitely need to either, if you can see him, you need to right click him and drag those creeps. Yes, good, very good. Yeah, so you get the idea. You'll get the last hits and the denies down later on over time. But yeah, good fundamental control. Okay, what are you leveling? Yep, that's about what I do too. We're gonna prioritize Dragon Slave because the damage scales better, along with Fiery Soul for the right clicking. So what you want to do is, especially against a Weaver who's not really contesting, you want to click this range creep a couple times, and then when you use your nuke, it's going to die. It's actually better to do with okay. So I just said that it's cost efficient. This Dragon Slave, right? As you start leveling, why won't it get off of Weaver? Let it reset for a second. There we go. You'll use Dragon Slave, that little circle indicator, to touch this creep. There you go. Hit it. And then you'll use like level 3 Dragon Slave to one hit that. So you'll weaken the other creeps, and then you'll Light Strike Array that one, and then use your Dragon Slave to dominate it. So once again, yeah, it's difficult trying to beat a Weaver to the runes. Maybe since he raced you to that rune the first time, you could have tried the other one. I don't know who got that bounty rune, but it should have been someone on your team. So it might be a good idea to check between creep waves just in case. You never know. But yeah, I would have tried the opposite direction if he went there the first time in minute 2. The rest of this is last hitting and harassing. Maybe even consider, after getting your bottle, buying a sentry. I wouldn't rush to get the magic wand so fast. I would just go with the magic stick at first, and then buy the sentry to see if he challenges dewarding, because you're dealing with an invisible hero who wants to harass you with Sakuchi. So it's good that you are clicking the other lane. So now you want to start ferrying your clarities after you secured your boot and your bottle. I even like getting a raindrop myself. So I use Tortellini's guide, even though it's all wrong. I almost say it's wrong. I'll say that is not updated. But it's just a point of reference because I just use this to click the Addendum's shard, the Addendum scepter, and I put it here. So yeah, infuse raindrops to 0.8 mana regeneration. Plus, it's good for absorbing nukes, magic damage, that sort of thing. And then it's a throwaway item after that. But I like to get raindrops for some passive regen that doesn't delay the boots too badly. Okay, so let me back up. This is very important. When that other observer ward repopulates, you need to buy it around the 5-minute mark. Yep. So we'll say 5 minutes, 15 seconds. Yeah, buy it. And then whatever else you bring, like your boots, it comes with you. That way you can ward in preparation for the power rune. The 6-minute power rune is the biggest power spike. It's not your level 6 for a mid, it's this power rune. So what I like to do is, if I'm on this side, I ward here because the supports aren't dewarding as of yet. If I'm on Radiant side, I'll actually walk across the river between creep waves, and I'll plant it there to avoid getting dewarded. That way you won't be guessing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So if you're right-clicking him a little bit more when he was like down here and you had high ground, you might have been able to pull that off. So you not having mana right now is due to you not being able to secure the power rune. It happens. It's a 50-50. But also ferrying your clarities. So like around this time, I'd have like raindrops and 2 clarities. Mangoes are okay. But because you're in a position where you're not going to get right-click, the clarities are more efficient. You're hanging around for stuff to happen too long. You need to get back to your lane. You missed your opportunity. Now you gotta die. Oh man. Okay, let's go back. Because this guy is just standing there, allowing this to happen. Oh. Yeah, low rank stuff. He actually stood under the tower to kill that, even though it wasn't going to kill him. But the threat of the Laguna Blade would, so you got lucky there. So now you don't have a TP. So get into the habit of as soon as you use your TP, start, unless you're buying something else. At what point did you get here? Did you walk? Nope. You TP to the tier 2? Is that a misclick? I am confused. Yeah, why would you TP here? I don't know. Only you can answer that question. But yeah, you want to immediately bring this up, click that, probably once because you're trying to get a boots of travel. Normally when I'm playing core, like carry, I usually try to keep 2 town portals on me so I don't ever get caught without one. But yeah, you want to be ferrying one over right now, like immediately, so that once you're done over here, you can go back to mid or wherever else you need to be, or just have it because you need it. And now you're out of mana because you don't have your clarities. So you do get a raindrop, so I'm glad to see that. Sorry. I don't understand what you're looking at. Okay, let's try this again. So you walk back to base, and so note you haven't returned back to mid. So you're losing a lot of, like, there's just gold and experience that's just being wasted there because you never did return back to mid. And this dude is diving. So you were talking about barely being able to kill this person, okay? So he's diving the tower for reasons I don't understand because nobody's really a threat to die here. Just being a nuisance, I guess. Weakening the sniper. Softening him up, I guess. Timbersaw is bad. Yeah. Oof. That's a lot. That's a lot going on. People diving towers unnecessarily and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, so you want to memorize your timings: 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes for that bounty rune because that's extra resources to fill your bottle. So that's good that you stop by there because the support's not doing it. Also keep in mind that the power rune is every 2 minutes. So remember the first power rune that we were talking about, contested at the 6 minutes? There was an 8-minute power rune. Don't know who got it. Don't know what happened to it. Right? Because we have no idea. Now we have to rewind to figure that out. But that's part of understanding how long you need to be in a lane when you go to gank. And now you should be preparing for the 10-minute rune.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Good. You couldn't see it though because you don't have a ward up. So that's great that you understand the invisibility. So with the invisibility rune, that's when you might want to TP here. I'm not sure if the enemy team can see.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Can see if you TP there. Radiant, what am I doing? Even if you're invisible.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Let's
attack.
see. Yeah, they can still see the TP. So you want to TP discreetly. So like in the corner over here, somewhere like right here. Okay, I gotta play so it'll show up. Lame. Alright, let's do all this. Yeah, somewhere over here while you're TPing. Or that's when you would come from the tier 2 and walk down. Alright. But it's good that you did use the invisibility rune and then immediately TP'd so that you could get most effective use of it. And you got to be patient, okay? Look how much time is on your invisibility rune while you're putting this sentry down. So it wouldn't be your job to put down a defensive sentry like that. It's the support's job, okay? You type, hey, put down your sentry. It's just sitting there. It's not really useful to you. So put it down so he can lay the trap so that you maintain your invisibility. Because it could be warded all in here. You don't know. And hold on. You went on who? Oh, yeah. So part of yeah, almost killing him is are the levels that you're missing from frequently being in other lanes, getting into the trap of I'm the mid, I need to gank, and you're not like level 9 or level 10 by now. What you want to do is wait for the Kunkka to initiate because he is level 7. He doesn't take X marks the spot. Oh no. So yeah, this is this situation where at your rank you actually need to be looking at your teammate's skills and seeing that he's not actually capable of helping for real. Because X marks the spot is the way that you're going to catch him. X marks the spot with his ghost ship or even a torrent. Literally any damage would have killed that Weaver, but he doesn't have X, so you got to wait till he gets it. And so you're still lingering. Why are you still here? You're mid. Why aren't you mid?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What are you waiting on? The kill opportunity is gone. 2-minute rune just spawned. So remember you picked up, what'd you pick up? The 10-minute rune? So yeah, it's 12 minutes. It's time to pick up another power
Dire's
rune.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah, so I think your issue is that you're chasing kills too much. Yeah,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
yeah, you're chasing too many kills. You get this haste rune, and you're not in that situation. You can abandon, just get out of there.
Dire's top tower is under
Where do you
attack.
go now?
Double.
Oh, and also, also, you should have. You only need one dust. You can only use one at a time. Okay, so when you use dust, it goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. So that's an efficiency thing. Only buy one dust at a time. Um, you should have your boots. You should have your travels by now, which you would have if you were mid, blowing away these creep waves, pressuring this tower, forcing people to rotate to you instead of you hanging out in their lane, hanging out in their lane. So yeah, that's basically what's going on.
Triple kill.
You're losing efficiency because you're too focused on trying to help the other side lanes instead of getting yours. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So, because he is a Weaver, uh, you should be out leveling him and whatnot because he doesn't actually want to fight you. Like every time you have a conflict with him, he almost dies, right? So you need to take advantage of that. All right. So I think that's it for now. I hope that helps.